This little boy, this little girl, their mother and father too. They all have an urge, oh what an urge, for something to munch and chew. Now he's like a swell and then rings the bell. The popcorn is crispy and hot. Then out is again as a cowboy jam. Boy brings and hits the spot. So if you want candy, well I'll be your candy. Cause I'm the sweet and the true. With your kind permission, we'll have intermission. We're ready to serve you.
Make fun of Keegan's car right here. We're at the Drifwip shop. Is that how we say it?
Yes.
Drifwips. He says yes.
There's no T's,
there's no, yeah, they're missing letters. We have his, it used to be C18 car, it's now a KA car and it's blown up, so it's about to be an RB car because he can't get it right. This is his S13. Let's go take a look. So Keegan's gonna tell us all about it, but I am guessing we have an eBay turbo, we have an eBay exhaust, we have an old KA that's blown up. I assume that we have an eBay radiator.
Yes.
How many of these things have I got right so far?
All of them.
Okay. It has no rings in the motor probably.
Has like half rings.
Is it eBay coilovers?
No, well PBM kind of eBay.
So same thing. You do have a nice support here. Why is the nicest thing on your car the bumper support?
Well, ironically, the car had a lot of nice parts when it was CA, and I took them all off and bought a bunch of eBay crap. Now it doesn't run.
Oh. So how many days did this car run?
With the CA, it ran for almost 2 years.
Really?
With the CA, it had the Power FC, TD06, Truss 20D kit, tile wastegate, all the nice pretty things, and now it's just eBay turbo.
Yeah.
Tile wastegate, eBay manifold.
Okay.
Broken case.
What I'm getting at though is even though it's all out of eBay parts and everything, you bring your own sense of style to this car, and people love the car even when it's CA or when it's blown up KA. Why is that?
Because as far as Texas cars go, you don't see a lot of aero, a lot of stickers, a lot of lights and flashy nonsense that's completely useless and get you pulled over a lot. And I built this car just for shits and giggles.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say it's because he has real wheels too. That's always a plus. People like wheels. So above motors and everything else, if you have wheels on your car, people actually like it, and wheel fitment and low. Those are by far the most important things to get people to like their cars. That's why like stance cars are cool, and that's why, I don't know, people like a CA car. All right, let's keep looking around. What have you learned from this car, by the way?
The KATs really suck. I still can't get it right. It's been 4 years.
So he still cannot make a KA car run. Is that because KA suck or you suck?
Because KA suck.
Ah, okay. But you like CAs?
I like CAs. CAs are bulletproof.
Yeah.
I should have never gotten rid of it.
Okay, and what are you doing next?
After I pull this out and throw it in the nearest dumpster, I will be putting in this RB25 Neo. To be ultra.
Okay, show us cool things about the car. Besides the fact that it blows smoke. Alright, he doesn't like this part of the car. What else?
I know, the interior is actually kind of nice. There's, let's see, Vertex shift knob, Vertex shift extension, HKS EBC, electronic boost controller, all 60mm Gretty gauges, some Garage Moon Power floor mats that I've most likely destroyed by now.
How do I make this work?
You have to point it into this little crevice.
Did I do it?
There you go. I'll move it for you.
Oh my god, Si, look at this. What do I do with it?
Point at the B-pillar.
Oh my god. This is the coolest part of the car.
And then I think if you hit auto or like flash 7 at the bottom, it just cycles through nonsense.
Auto what?
At the, yeah.
Woo! How much was this whole setup?
$15.
What?
Yeah, that's why I told
With
everyone
all
to
the
get it.
LEDs?
Yeah, it's a whole little kit, like a little module, everything.
$15?
Yeah.
Why aren't we doing a special on this LED kit and not this car? Could this possibly be a part of your problem? Sai, look at this crap. Look at his fan setup.
Oh,
He's got one fan on it.
I borrowed the other one.
I can't make KA setups work, I don't know how. And that's his fan setup.
Because it needed
What are we, a
IS
Honda?
The IS needed a fan. The daily.
Is this a Honda?
What is this kinks thing that's not doing its job?
That's the blocked off idler control valve.
Yeah, so it doesn't idle? It's also leaking and burnt through.
Yeah. It almost caught on fire.
Yeah.
Just now. It was pretty exciting.
God, it's hot.
As far
look at
as
this side.
oh yeah.
Only the finest. Zip
The best
tie.
technology.
That's all that's holding it in. Same thing with the fans. Do you have zip ties for motor mounts?
No, I have hockey pucks.
The creamiest soft ice cream you get from Mr. Softy. For refreshing delight to see. Look for Mr. Softy.
Or my store on wheels, ding-a-ling down the street.
The creamiest soft ice cream you get from Mr. Softy. For refreshing delight supreme. Look for Mr. Softy. S-O-F-T-E-E, Mr. Softy.
Mr. Softy brings delicious treats right to your door. Luscious, tempting sundaes. Thick, rich milkshakes.
It is incredibly hot here. It's like 105 degrees today. I don't know how the fuck mechanics do this. This is the dumbest life place on earth. Quiet on set!
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, being a mechanic has got to be the worst life choice. But we have. Are you a mechanic?
Yes.
Oh, he is a mechanic. How hot is it in your shop?
We have AC.
And out of all these race cars, of all the cars in our series and stuff, this is the one I'm most excited to look at today. I don't know why. I just think it's really cool. It's an E46 M3, but it has a bunch of special stuff that I'll let him tell you about because I don't know anything about it. Tell us about it.
It's just an E46 M3. It's got a built motor, 13.5 to 1 compression, race gas, bunch of little fun bullshit, SLR kit. That's pretty much it.
Did you dyno it since you did everything?
I have not.
Okay, so you don't know how much it actually added.
No clue.
It could be less.
It could be.
So, tell us more about the car. I heard you have a 5-speed in it.
Yeah, it's a 5-speed. I have an E36 M3. It bolts right up. All you have to do is get a custom drive.
Is that because you broke the other one, or you Craiglisted it to put the money back into the
It's
car?
because I lost third gear in it, so I might as well. It was cheaper, so I did a 5-speed.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you drifted it like this yet?
I have not. It's
Oh,
just
you
sat
haven't?
here.
Why don't you drift it?
Money.
Aw. You could sell it.
No.
No, it's his baby.
It's too much time.
Alright. I've got to ask, why did you do an E85, high compression, all that stuff to pick up not a lot of power, especially not torque? I'm sure you picked up a decent amount of horsepower, but the torque is what makes things feel significantly different. Why not, for that same amount of money, turbo it and make twice the power?
I just like NA better. I don't know why.
NA is
Feels
better? Turbo SRs versus NA SRs?
Definitely a turbo SR.
Okay. So the logic does not carry over to this though?
No. At least not with me.
Okay. Have you driven a turbo S54 motor?
I have not. Only ones I've driven have been like supercharged.
Okay. I was going to say they're crazy fast.
Yeah.
Like crazy. But I understand if you don't want a fast car.
Yeah.
That's cool. Can you open the engine bay and we look at stuff real quick? Can we just press the buttons?
Just press the
Arrow
button.
catch. Alright. Point out stuff. Is this different? This looks different.
That is polished.
So there's nothing except polishing going on.
I mean, it was rebuilt and upgraded. That's about it. But you can't even see any of that stuff.
That's the oil canister, right?
Yep.
Is there anything fancy going on there, or that's just a fancy oil canister?
Just a fancy oil cap.
Is there any aftermarket intake manifold going on here?
Only thing that's aftermarket is going to be, it's a CSL setup, so it runs off MAP sensors, not MAF. So that's the only difference there.
Okay, and then it's a cold air intake? Or is that
Basically.
just a stock thing?
I just needed, no, that's not stock at all. I just needed to build an intake, so that's what I built.
Okay. Does it have aftermarket injectors so you can run E85 through it?
No, it's actually all stock.
And the stock ones are big enough to flow like 35% more for E85?
Yeah, well, it's actually race gas that I'm on, but.
I thought it was E85.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
It's just race gas.
104,
But yeah.
110.
110 leaded.
110. Okay. So he likes to blow money. He's just like.
Yeah.
He's like.
I don't have any money.
Why didn't you make this E85 instead of 110?
I would lose power.
And this is an honest thing. So how much is a gallon of 110? $10?
12 to 14.
Okay, $12 to $14. So 50 gallons is $600, right?
Yeah.
After you go through probably 50 gallons in a weekend road racing kind of thing or whatever.
Yeah, probably 30 to 50, something like that.
After how many barrels? After just like 5 or 6 barrels, 5 or 6 weekends, you could own a turbo car.
Yeah, it could.
He doesn't want it though. All right, like always, it's basically devolved into burnouts and people smashing things. Selfie mode, Sai, smile. Is that the whole thing?
Can't say. Should have sealed those subs a little better.
All right, G, I get over here while it's still smoking. And this light is still good right here. Is this good, Sai?
That's pretty good.
Tell me when you're ready, Sai. All right. One of the last cars we're gonna do today is JR's. Can we kick it?
Yeah,
Kick it. His very fine automobile. We should do the thing where Aaron Smith and I did, where we run into the frame and we kick the car. You're like, no, I like the car too much.
that was rough for the.
Okay, so this is his. I don't know what you call it. Is it a drift missile? Is it your very fine automobile that nobody better call it a drift missile?
I don't consider it a full missile or anything like that.
Only because you don't have a better car.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
You have
It's
to have
not
a nice
official
car.
missile yet.
So that's
Next
just your
year.
junky car.
Next year will be a missile.
Okay. Well, the car's been working really well. I know you had some teething problems with it a couple years ago, but for literally the last year and a half, I think the car's been dead reliable. SR setup works really well. I never see it break. Is that true?
It's very true. It's kind of confusing this year, actually. We're actually like really lost in between events by not having to do
Let's go
things.
inside. The thing is too loud. All right. Tell us about the car.
It's just a completely built SR20. Makes about 430 horsepower to the wheels. It's a pretty reliable setup due to a lot of simple suspension work that's all proven. Derek Rogers knuckles, Fortune auto coilovers, all adjustable arms, of course, solid bushings, things like that. Just a simple cage that I put in myself. It was very difficult to do. I'll never do it again. I don't know, it's just a fun car. I let it get trashed this year, and the year before that, just upping my skill before I make a prettier car, I guess you could say. I just really don't want to trash a brand new car just from a learning curve kind of thing. So,
How much have you improved since you started driving with us?
a whole bunch. Just in about probably 5 or so events and a bunch of alignment spec changes and just learning that kind of stuff. I started climbing up the ropes finally, and I'm actually in 15th right now. So
Yeah.
climbing up the ladder.
I think you drive better than 15th though. But those 15th guys are pretty close in points right now. Your car is absolutely capable of like wrecking the series. The car is super competitive. You're catching up to it. Obviously, when you built the car and you go out there, I remember you asking about spool up times and all this stuff. You didn't really know how well it was going to work. But the thing works amazingly well, I would guess, right?
Yes, definitely.
And what's crazy is that's literally a full D1 or FD car from just, like 7-8 years ago. And now that's what cars are on the grassroots level. Or if it was a street car, it would be literally the equivalent of like a 900 horsepower Supra in speed or something, because 450 wheel or whatever you're making in like a 2,400 pound car is really fast.
terrifying.
Yeah. Do you drive it on the street at all?
I've driven it a couple of times on the street, just like testing and stuff before the event. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
It does not stay straight in third. It's very, very sketchy.
Have you dynoed it yet?
Yeah, we dynoed it. I got tuned by PRT in Louisville by Steve, and that's where I made the 430. So
Okay. And how much boost was that at?
18 pounds.
And that's on a GTX 35 or 3076? 3071. Okay. What was I going to say? You made 430 wheel at 18 psi? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, E85 too.
Oh.
Cams.
Yeah, but do you know how much power that is? That's literally more than a C6 Z06 makes to the wheels. You know what I mean? They put down right at like 420 wheel or something like that out of an LS7, out of a 2-liter. Like, that's wild. Especially because you could up it by probably another 4 or 5 pounds of boost, no problem, without stressing it too much.
I'm just out of injector right now.
Yeah.
So
So you're gonna leave the car alone and just keep it the same, other than, I know you want to pretty it up and stuff, but you got enough power, you got enough suspension, you got enough tire.
yeah.
How many tires do you get out of an event? How many tires do you go through?
Recently, I've been doing a lot more hot lapping stuff because we're changing events like that. But with the new alignment setup I have on there, I'm still only using about 4 brand new tires an event, and I usually have about 4.5, 4.5 total the whole event. So.
What is it? Hey, why it's buttercup. Popcorn and sweet cream butter too hot popcorn. Mix it up, wrap it up, buttercup is born.
It's delicious.
We have earplugs
It's a
for
tasty
dummies.
bite. It's so munchy. You'll enjoy
I feel
it
so much
biting.
safer.
Butter drenched buttercup popcorn at its best.
Served in a king-size cup.
Oh, my time. Well, it keeps jamming. There's something wrong with it.
Probably needs to be cleaned. It's probably actual gunsmith. I would try again with.
We're gonna try and do more cars at once so we can get through this video so it doesn't take too long. So here we have whatever the hell this thing is. Whatever this is obviously an S13. That's easy. That's an S13. So we have, what is this, JR? Is this an SR car?
This is going to be a 1JZ car.
Okay, so a nice, clean,
in
simple
progress.
1J car with cool wheels, all that junk. The 1J's back there on the shelf. It's got a clear cam cover thing, whatever the hell that is. That's gonna get really dirty really fast and be weird. We have a 1J car here with a bunch of fancy parts, with a tube frame front end, with super old Tang arms, big wheels. It looks like he built an entire car around a set of wheels he bought, and then had to try and make the body match it. Is this actually mounted?
That's actually mounted.
Oh my god. We could drop things in there, but I'll just... And then, let's start here. What the hell is this thing? And why do you have it?
It's a 1987 300ZX E31. I can't explain why I have it. It has a truck motor, VG33 out of an Xterra with a truck turbo, whole set HE351 from a Dodge Ram.
Yeah?
Z32 twin turbo trans, sits pretty on the shelf with a blown up clutch. 715 injectors, gonna run about 10-12 pounds of boost, should make about 3 to 350. R32 subframe swap in the rear because the stock adjustability is complete shit. Other than that, that's about it.
What's the purpose of this car? Why would you do this to yourself?
To make my life really miserable.
Yeah? I mean, like, do you love the chassis?
I love it. It's,
Okay, so you just love the chassis.
It's beautiful and it's not a 240.
Okay. You do have glasses on, so I don't have to question your eyesight. Cool. Well, I don't know what to say except it's unique. It's obviously like a predecessor for the old school Nissan, so it does have a bunch of the Nissan heritage. Do you hope to one day, like, be able to afford a 300ZX or anything, and like move up to that chassis? Is that a dream?
I mean, they're clean, but they're too big and heavy. I don't know.
No. Okay, so you like this chassis. You don't like 240Zs before this. You don't like 300ZXs after.
Right.
It's this guy.
I mean, I would drive an E32 or an S130 or S30, but this is... That's actually stock.
Really?
Yeah.
That goes through their stock?
Yeah, that goes through their stock. The radiator mounts like this, stock V-mounted.
What?
Mm-hmm.
This whole thing is like kind of a cluster of like design.
Yeah.
Of like, they just kind of put everything everywhere. Do you own any version of a video game of One Good Midnight?
Yes.
We're playing a game. We're trying to figure out from the interior what kind of car this is. It slopes and does all this weird stuff, and it looks like a Lexus inside. And it kind of has the SC300 vibe of having a big curve and stuff. But then the dash is like some weird modern BMW with like this beechwood or whatever this is. Tell us, Blake.
Oh, it's a 20B Unos Cosmo.
I thought it was an Oldsmobile by the look of it.
Oldsmobile.
It looks like an Oldsmobile. So it's not a Japanese Oldsmobile?
Apparently not.
What is a Cosmo?
It's a car with a 3-rotor.
A Mazda with a 3-rotor.
Mm-hmm.
So it has 3 rotors instead of 2.
And yeah, exactly.
So it blows up twice as fast. Or I guess 30.
Yeah,
33%
early
faster.
generations are not too reliable. Cool looking. Let's go.
Let's go look at the engine bay, Si. I don't want to dent anything.
The missing stuff from the engine bay.
I've never seen one of the insides of these things though. I was at Ebisu and they had one with like huge like TO4Zs or something. I don't know what it was.
No, they put massive turbos on them.
Yeah, it spools big turbos. All right, so we have a 3-rotor.
Tag makes you work up. Kool-Aid, 9 great flavors to make you love. Kool-Aid.
For the very best drink you ever made.
Kool-Aid.
Be sure that the envelope says Kool-Aid.
You can give your youngsters a lot of pleasure with Kool-Aid. You know it's pure and good. It has the Parents Magazine seal. And it's so thrifty. A 5-cent package makes 2 full quarts. Just add Kool-Aid to water with ice.
I'm Kaylin. Hi.
Kaylin. And what does your shirt say?
TXSL.
Is that what this is?
Hopefully next year. Yes.
Hopefully next year. So 2017 Texas Street Legal car. Tell us about it.
It's my first car, my first build. This is
Wait, your first car, period? You've never had a different car?
No. No, yes, I've had other cars.
Oh.
It's my first build. This is my first build. Stock SR20. Mostly eBay parts, but I did it right, unlike Keegan. So it looks pretty like halfway decent.
What was your first car?
My first car was a Nissan Sentra.
Is this better?
Yeah. I mean, if it had AC.
I was gonna say, did the Sentra have AC?
Yeah.
Can you live without AC pretty well here?
I mean, it's pretty bad right now, but it will do.
It's pretty bad in here.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can pull the cage out. Come here, Si. Point at the cage. You ready?
Hold on. Okay.
That's moving a decent amount, but it's still in there. We still have to add door bars. Yeah. That'll make it one more level of miserable on the street.
Hopefully by then I'll have a different car than
Yeah.
daily.
Oh, this isn't your ultimate goal, is to daily a 240 forever?
No, it's not.
You know that is people's ultimate goal, is to daily these things. I don't know what they're smoking. Oh, let's open this. It still works. Here's a working cable. Oh my God, the stock hood is so heavy. So she has real radiator mounts with zip ties attached to those. She has a water bottle thing. Is it Powerade?
It's Gatorade.
Gatorade. Oh, there's a brand war here. This is interesting. She's still running the stop catch can. All right, tell me about it. Is it just stock how it looks?
Yeah, it's stock. I'm trying to learn.
Then we're done.
Yeah, I'm trying to learn on stock before I upgrade anything. That way I can like get my skill level.
I would just leave it all how it is, so it always runs. So it's not like Keegan's car.
Yeah.
Sorry, my nose is running. I have allergies here. Does it have knuckles?
No.
Stock angle? You should get knuckles. They help out. Like even just in the, so you don't get into wrecks and stuff, like a little bit of extra room to bail is nice. It's like a safety thing. What kind of coils?
They're CX Racing.
CX Racing. All right, we're gonna do an experiment. Turn, oh.
Yeah, there's only one.
Okay, so what are they set at?
I have no clue.
You're supposed to know. Okay, we're gonna do an experiment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So I'm assuming this thing doesn't work. All right. At that point, yeah. You saw me turn it. I would resell these for $300 and then put a little bit more money towards the other ones because coilovers make a big difference.
This little boy, this little girl, their mother and father too. They all have an urge, and oh, what an urge for something to munch and chew. Choo choo. Now these are just swell, and this rings the bell. The popcorn is crispy and hot. Their mothers again.
I was given the keys to a turbo Miata. Let's go see if I fit.
Go if you want candy, but I'll be your candy. The mother was sweet and a groove.
They told me it's 350 wheels, so I'm excited and probably going to jail. And I don't know why they're letting me drive it, but I'm gonna drive it. I should just turn it on too. Let's see here. All right, I'll see you on the road. Let's go, son.
It's refreshment time, folks.
Taste that beats the others know. Pepsi forces on. Taste that beats the others
We promise to satisfy your hunger, your thirst, your sweet tooth. So visit our refreshment center now. Let's go!
So here's the owner of the yellow Miata I just got to drive, and this car is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much.
No problem.
You built an amazing car. Did you build the whole thing?
I didn't assemble the motor myself. So
Uh-oh, I have to close it. The car is absolutely amazing. It's really good. Probably sucks to drive during the summer, but the car is absolutely awesome. Oh, thank you. I should grab my shirt. I wish I had video from the inside because I was smiling so big. That car is amazing. I wonder where Sai is. I lost Sai. He's around here somewhere. I have to put my stuff back in my truck. And now we're gonna go eat with the group. The whole group of people, by the way, is awesome. Very nice people.